Okay, so we're gonna get started. So far I've only blow dried my hair and I'm just gonna straighten it at the end of this video, but I wanted to start off with a clean slate. So I did take a shower and I already primed, well not primed, I already moisturized with the dry skin cream that I have. This is compared to the Pond's. I just got the off-brand kind because it does the same. It's the same consistency, same smell, and it works just as good. So I like to keep my skin hydrated. It's really cold where I'm at. It's actually like fluctuating. Sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's warm. It's global warming at its finest. And then I'm just gonna pin my hair up just a bit. I always do it on this side just to keep it out of my face. And then I'm gonna go in and prime with my Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. This is great for sensitive skin because it doesn't leave your face looking extremely red and it doesn't make you break out, which is what I found. So I'm just gonna take a little bit on my clean hands and apply that. I'm really working it into the skin and out in the natural daylight. It does blend into my skin. It's a little bit too dark, but we're going to work with what we got. And it comes with this little applicator. It's kind of weird, which you could let it like drip off. But I just start off with just applying it to my face, and you know, this doesn't seem that like hygienic to me, but there's no other way to do it, I feel like. So I'm gonna take a damp beauty blender and then just blend that into my skin. And I found with this foundation you really have to build the coverage up. So 2 to 3 layers. I've worn it one other time in this video and I liked it. I just hated the sticky feeling afterwards. Even if you set your face, you can still feel that you have foundation on, and I hate that feeling. And I almost returned it for that reason, but I'm gonna give it another try just to see how I like it. And so far that is one layer on that side. So as you can tell, it doesn't really do much until you build up the foundation, and I feel like it is medium to full coverage once you build, but you just have to really build the color up. Just make sure that it all blends. Okay. Alright, I think we're good with that. Alright, and then I'm going in with the Pixie Under Eye Corrector in Brightening Peach. Juicy Jazz actually uses this and I love it. This is also from the drugstore. I got it from the Pixie section at Target. It's a little bit pricey. It's about $15, maybe a little less, but I love it. And I just put that underneath the eyes because it will brighten the eyes up and it covers the dark circles. And then I just blend that out with the same beauty blender. And you want to really dab because you don't want to take off the foundation that you applied underneath it. Alright, next I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. Like I said, this video will mostly be Wet n Wild products, but this is in the shade Light Ivory. And I really like this concealer a lot. At first I just wasn't sure because I wasn't sure about the foundation either, but I decided to give this a try. And I'm just loading that up underneath the eyes and dragging it down beside the nose. And then I always take the extra concealer from my nose and drag it down, covering my smile lines, because any product I use, my smile lines always crease up on me. Okay, and then also I'm going to take this fluffy brush that I got from Aveda, and I'm going to take that powder and set underneath the eyes. because this concealer will crease. Okay. Next, I'm going to take my large powder brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to go in and contour. Now, this is one of the products that, so this will be one of the only products that I'm not using that's Drugstore, but it is the Anastasia Contour Kit. This is relatively affordable for the 6 shades that you get, and I'm going to take this one right here. I actually need to restock on this because I'm running out, but I'm just going to go in and bronze the skin, add some life back into it, and I want everything to be bronzed, and then I'm going to go back in and contour because, like I said, I am taking pictures today. And I just want to look bronzed. Really have a problem with this foundation. Everything just glides on after I set it. So then I'm going to go in with my Pixie Glow Mist spray. This is also from Target, and I'm going to set everything on just so that the powdery residues are away. Alright, so next I'm going to skip around and go onto my brows, and I'm going to be, of course, taking the Anastasia Brow Pencil. Now, I wanted to do most of this video using Wet n Wild, but quite frankly, I don't have a couple of the products that I needed from Wet n Wild because I don't really like their eyeliners and I don't like their mascaras. So I'm just going to be using my own brow pencil, my own liner, and my own mascara, and then a couple of other products won't be from Wet n Wild, but a lot of the products in this video are. So I'm going to fill in my brows off camera and I will be right back. Just so that my face makeup is done. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to go in and use, let's see, just my L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Blush in the color Baby Blossom. Just trying to get rid of some stuff here. And just going to pop a little bit of that on my cheeks. And then today I'm going to go in with a subtle highlight, and I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminating Palette in the color Catwalk Pink. And I'm going to be focusing on these, I wish you could see this. I'm going to be focusing on these 2 shades down here because I don't really like light highlighters on me for some reason, like the whiter ones. So this one's kind of like a gold and a pinky shade. Today's main focus is going to be using this Wet n Wild limited edition pigment. This is in the color Heart of Rose Gold. I love these pigments. They are amazing. They only had one in stock at my CVS, so I'm going to have to travel to find these because I am obsessed with them. But we're going to get a base going, and I am going to take my Anastasia brush, the one that comes with all of the palettes, and I'm going to go in and take I'm going to go in and take the Blush Nudes. So this is still Drugstore, if I can open it. And I'm going to go in with this shade right here. Pop that into the crease. It comes out as a really pretty mauve-y taupey color, which I love. And this is just going to be the transition color that makes all the other colors easier to blend. I am going to go in with a brown. Okay. Then I'm going to take the color Smarty Pants from my Tarte palette and kind of buff that in the outer part of my eye. See what I'm doing? Just kind of shimmying that up and down just to add some dimension. And then I'm going to take the color Jet Setter, which is a little bit darker than that. And I'm just going up and down, up and down. And I like doing this because I feel like it packs color on more and it just makes it look better, I feel like. So it just makes it look prettier. Then we're going to take that same dark brown, which is this one, and then I'm going to mix it with this and kind of create a wing at the end. It's not going to be too dramatic. I just want to add some dimension to my upper lash line. So I'm going to take, let's see, I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics number 2 brush, and I'm just going to tap that, and then just build a little bit of a wing. It's not going to be anything too crazy. I'm really just defining the outer part of my eye and making it look more full when I do my lashes. And I always do this step when I know I'm not using fake eyelashes, and I usually don't. I'm not that great at applying them, and you just have to worry about them like coming off and just being a pain. So I try not to even worry about fake eyelashes. So right now you'll have this really pretty, just flushed out line. Like I said, it doesn't have to look like it's a wing. I'm really just doing it to add dimension. And then I'm going to take those same 2 shades and run those along the bottom lash line and then connect them to that line that we made on the top, and then that will just create a more defined eye, and it'll also create dimension. And I always make it a little thicker underneath as well, just to cover up those creases in my concealer. But the key important step is just to connect those so that it looks more, you know, natural. And then I'm going to take that same blending brush and just fluff that out underneath the eye. And then I'm going to take the color Charmer and Flower Child and pop that in the inner corner. And then we're going to go on to the fun part. And I'm also going to be highlighting my brow bone. Okay, and then taking that same brush and just blending that out, just so there's no harsh lines. And then we're going to go in with our pigment, and what I do is I just take the pigment, I open it up, oh no, there's still some in the cap, whoops. I open it up like this, and just a couple times is all you need, and that's about how much product I have. And then I'm going to wet my brush, just a couple of times, and then dip it down into the pigment, and this will just make it stick and look really nice on the eyes. I just want you to be able to see this because this pigment is so pretty, and these are only like, I don't know if you can see that or not. These eyeshadows are only like $3 from the drugstore, and they are better than the MAC pigment that I used to have years ago. I just love it. It's so pretty, and it just gives you that really pretty touch. And I'm just putting this, focusing this on the inner corner and working it in the center. Try not to bring it too high because you still want your crease to show. Okay, so that's what the pigment will look like once it's on. And after that, I'm pretty much done with the look. You can deepen this look up if you want, which I think I'm going to add a little bit more in the outer corners, just to make it look a little bit more sultry. Like I said, you want to keep that pigment color away from the crease because that will transfer up, and nobody likes a crease like that. Okay. Alright, I think we're good with that. Next, I'm going to move on to the lips and then finish up the eyes. And these are the new liquid cat suits from Wet n Wild, and I have 3 shades. So I'm kind of wondering like which shade would look the best. I tried the one in Give Me Mocha and I love it. It's awesome. But they don't stay on through meals. I've found out that they don't really stay on that long. So I think I might do Berry Recognize. I'm going to try this one. Or maybe like this peach one. I don't know. I'm just going to try them out and see which one I like. I'm going to try out the one in Nudist Peach. This might be like way too nude for me right now. That's not going to be the right color. I thought it would be, but it's not going to be the right color at all. So I'm going to try the one in Berry Recognize. And this one will probably be it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is a really pretty color. And if you're like all about lining your lips, you can do that, but I'm not going to. Now I'm going to finish off with the eyelashes. I'm using the CoverGirl Full Lash Bloom and the Lights Camera Lashes from Tarte. Like I said, you could make this look so much fun if you wanted to do false eyelashes, but I don't like them, so I don't wear them. I love this lip color though, oh my goodness. And that's the final look.